Let's take centre stage later here on One with the new series of The Works in its new time on its new day, 8:30 on Fridays as and from tonight. Now One though, a blast from Tracy's past in Shortland Street.
I've decided I would like to come around and get the rest of my gear.
Yeah, sure. When's good for you?
This is weird, isn't it?
It's not what I call fun.
No. But we did have fun, didn't we?
Yeah, we had lots of that.
Surprise.
Brooke!
Don't I get a hug? I like you too.
Well, then what's the problem?
You want too much. Hey, I can't do the long haul. So, if we can't keep this casual, then maybe we should just end it now.
Why? Because other guys have messed you around. Tanya, I had 4 years with Abby, and they didn't work out. There was a time when I thought I wouldn't recover, but I did. And I'm not too scared to try again.
Okay, this just got too serious, so...
I am not going to mess you around. I'm into making things work, and I want to.
We obviously want different things, Isaac. No, I won't get hurt, but clearly you could.
Just give us a chance, please.
No, Isaac, no. No one's getting hurt.
Listen to me, and listen to me good, Tanya Jeffries. You're a good person who deserves good things, and you are bigger than what has happened to you in the past, and I know you can do this. One small step, that's all it's going to take.
So, once this guy realised I was a doctor, I spent half the flight giving him a free consult on his mother's snoring, on his dog's arthritis. I guess I sound as boring as he did.
Oh, sorry. Long day. Well, why are you back so early? Not that I'm not pleased.
My mum was going to be discharged in the next day or so anyway, and she didn't want me to miss too much work.
Oh, she must be better if she's thinking of your needs for once.
Yeah, she's doing great. So, anyway, why was Sarah here?
She had to collect a few more things.
But she's decided it's easier to get pasta from a packet. I guess cooking isn't her strong point.
Maybe not, but she had her moments. I might put this on NZ Buy and Sell.
An Italian flatmate of mine taught me to make pasta from scratch. According to her, you need 2 things to get a man in Italy: a good figure and a recipe for homemade pasta. And you get the figure by making the pasta. It's all that kneading.
Yeah, well, romance and food go together there. Not so much here.
Well, that depends on who's cooking.
Why do you feel
Police, open up.
Didn't get enough sleep. You know, Sammy, it's really important that you get enough sleep.
Show me some ID?
Why? So you can check out my good looks? Unlucky for you, they don't run in the family.
Ditto with common courtesy. You could have at least phoned ahead.
Yeah, but I figured I need to keep my little shadow on her toes. Now she's gone all soft.
Why? Because I'm not following in your footsteps anymore, big brother.
Yeah, because you couldn't keep up.
I take it you're not just in town for my benefit.
See, you could have stayed a detective after all. Then maybe it would have been you who busted a major meth syndicate. Instead, I'm going to have to take all the credit.
Modest as ever. I think Dad may have mentioned something about your case.
Mentioned it. He just wishes he could be in the High Court tomorrow to see his golden boy shine.
Pity the golden boy only managed to phone once when Dad was in hospital.
I was working 24/7. And you were there, in your new uniform, even though Dad would have preferred your old one. Your last place was better too.
See, it's a pity, because I was just about to ask if you wanted to stay.
Thanks. I accept. They were going to put me in a motel, but I told them my little sister loves looking after people.
Detective Senior Sergeant Doug Morrison, how I've missed you.
I missed you too, Shadow.
Organic, this is. The lady in Delhi told me, from Spain. Last one before you rip off all my clothes.
No, thank you.
You're not still spooked, are you? Most girls kind of like it when I think beyond the next date.
Most girls might, but that four-letter word beginning with L. This girl's not interested.
Last. Damn, it's my plan for the night out the window.
The other word.
Oh, that one. Well, you're getting ahead of yourself. All I said was I could fall for you, not that I have.
And I'm saying don't.
Well, as if it's all up to me.
Well, if I can choose not to go there, so can you.
Not so far, I can't. When that word hits me, there's not a lot I can do about it, but it's all part of the game, even if it hurts sometimes.
Try every time. And it's not a game. Not to me.
Why don't we put this conversation on hold till the morning and get back to the last part?
I'm sorry, Isaac. I mean, you seem like a really lovely guy, and I've had a lot of fun. I think we should just leave it there.
So, am I pouring coffee for 3 or just...
2. Tanya and I are off.
Why? Doesn't she like you?
Aren't you going to be late for school?
He's right, mate. Your school bag won't pack itself. So, what happened to She's Really Special, Chris?
Tanya broke up with me, all right?
Why? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. What happened to monkey see, monkey keep trap shut?
Monkey see, monkey do not jump to conclusions. So what happened? Things seemed to be going well last night.
Too well, apparently. She pulled the plug before we got serious.
You wanted serious?
Shut up. Whatever, I'm over it already. Time to move on to the next one.
In the past 6 months, I'd say about 20% of ED consults should have gone through the PCC.
So how do we make it happen?
Well, Maxwell and I have already discussed some new protocols to eliminate the crossover.
So my idea about more interchange between HODs is working. You're not just spending it on cups of tea and gossip.
Well, we might be soon. In the past, there wasn't enough time for paperwork, and now there's too much. I've almost forgotten what a patient looks like.
Just because you have time on your hands now doesn't mean you will next week.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm still a doctor. I'm not a bean counter.
You're a doctor who runs a department. A department that will operate with more efficiency if you concentrate on management issues.
So, what's the goss from Christchurch?
The same old. Everyone we went to school with has settled down and had a kid or 7.
Which begs the question, how is my gorgeous niece?
Good.
Is that fact or supposition?
You saying I don't know my own daughter?
No, but I'm guessing you haven't spoken to her since she and Teresa went to Welly. Tell me I'm wrong.
I've been busy.
Too busy for your own family.
She divorced me,
Never mind your sick father. You don't even have time to call your daughter.
I leave it, Trace.
Oh, well, at least you seem to be looking after yourself.
Amazing I've got anything left after the child support payments, you mean?
Bitter. I was merely commenting on the suit.
Jealous. Now I get it. I guess surplus income isn't an issue for you on nurses' wages.
Which I won't get if I don't get to work on time. Good luck making the bad guys pay.
Good luck dodging vomit.
I might actually save a life or 2 today.
Atta girl. Making Ferndale a better place, one Band-Aid at a time.
I've been reviewing case notes to check that we're not under or over-prescribing, and I have a few concerns.
Such as?
You treated a hypertensive diabetic patient a week ago.
Mrs. Fletcher?
Issuing a prescription for a beta blocker and a diuretic.
Which is a perfectly conventional treatment plan, so what's the issue?
Well, ACE inhibitors are especially effective in preserving renal function. I think you should consider adding one to Mrs. Fletcher's drug regime.
I did consider it, but her hypertensive therapy is controlling her BP well without one.
I still think that you should reconsider it.
Let's let me do my job without your say-so until now, so what's changed? Oh, yeah, that's right. Quite a few things. My sleeping arrangements, for one.
This isn't personal. This is about your professional competence, which, as head of this department, I have every right to question.
I guess I'll go and call Mrs. Fletcher now, then.
Hey, I think you might be lost. Surgery's that way.
You're down a nurse, so I volunteered.
You won't be able to make flirty eyes with our new resident heartbreaker if you're in here. One of the reasons I put my hand up. So you're still playing the we're not in a relationship game? Actually, we're not playing at all now. You went all serious on me, so I quit while I was ahead. You used him and you tossed him aside. So you're the heartbreaker. Yeah, well, I've had my fair share of it, and quite frankly, I'd rather get in first. Well, if you're happy, I'm happy. But we will see how long that lasts. My big brother has just invited himself to stay. He's the one who gives you a hard time about leaving the police to become a lonely nurse. They all do that, but Doug is the worst. He thinks he's super cop. He thinks it, my dad thinks it, and considering how fast he's climbed the ranks, his bosses must think it too. I can relate. I think you'll find my badge says super nurse. Oh, must have left in the nurse's station. Fly, super nurse, fly.
Hey, I wanted to see if it's okay if we eat a bit late tonight. I'm planning a special dinner, but I've got a whole lot of extra work to do first.
Is Dr. Treen still off sick?
No, he's back.
What's up?
Sarah's put me under the microscope. She wants me to follow up with some patients and double-check their drug regimes.
Why did you make a mistake?
Not with a patient. My mistake was thinking that she could accept me being with you. Looks like it's payback time.
If you could inform the nursing staff, Mr. Cowie's wound drain should be removed today.
Will do. Has Mrs. Penfold been prepped for surgery?
She's ready to go.
I've worked with you in theatre, haven't I? The masks hide a lot, but I recognise those eyes anywhere.
Thanks.
See you later.
Poor Tanya, she's going to miss out on killer lines like that.
Tanya who?
Hey, it's Golden Boy. How'd it go today?
Oh, you know court proceedings. They move slower than your average glacier, but we're off to a good start.
You hungry? I can make more of these. Have you hurt yourself?
It's nothing. I snuck in a workout at the gym. I must have done something to it then.
Let me see.
Don't fuss. You're as bad as Mum.
You look like you want Mum, you big stooky bubba. Give it here. Ow. I know you love playing the tough guy, but you can't tell me that doesn't hurt. It looks broken.
Yes, I'll put some frozen peas on it or something.
No, not good enough. You need an x-ray.
You're a nurse. Just strap it here.
Nah. We're going to Shortland Street. Come on. No arguments.
But still in the PCC, huh? If you're short of patients, we could probably send a few to you.
You could, but they won't come and see me, not now that Rachel has decided that I'm more useful pushing paper around my desk.
And does Rachel know your paperwork includes the crossword?
I haven't got anything else to do. I'm looking for things to keep me busy.
Ah, things like making Brooke jump through hoops.
I've told her, and now I'm telling you, it's not personal. I'm just doing my job.
And is splitting hairs really part of your job description?
Is fighting your girlfriend's battles part of yours?
Actually, I came to get your side of the story.
I just don't think this management hat that Rachel's got me wearing is a very good fit.
Then talk to Rachel about taking on a more active caseload.
I have.
Talk louder and don't take your frustrations out on Brooke.
It's funny how things change. It used to be me trying to convince you to give Brooke a chance.
Yeah, talk to Rachel and everyone will be happy.
And that always was an annoying habit of yours.
What?
Knowing what I need before I know it myself.
Fancy this. Good thing it's not your writing hand. You'll still be able to write love from Dad, and it might even be legible.
Back in your box, Shadow.
Okay, Tracy guessed right. It's broken, but the news isn't all bad. There's no joint involvement, so it should heal up pretty well.
Won't say I told you so, but I told you so.
And I told you to strap it at home. That's all you'll do, isn't it, Doc?
No, pretty much. But I'd like to hear how you managed to break it lifting weights. I mean, I do a little bit of that myself.
I got distracted by a cute little gym bunny as I was putting the weight back on the rack. Except I sort of missed the rack.
But one that didn't matter anyway.
Since when do you lift weights? I thought you were a runner.
What are you, my coach now? Less talk and more action, nurse. Now's your chance to prove you do more than empty bedpans.
Oh, careful. She might empty one over your head.
Maybe you better strap me instead.
Tanya, this is my brother, Doug. Doug? Hi, Tracy's told me all about you.
Oh, don't you believe it? She doesn't know all about me.
Oh, good thing there's no weights around here, eh?
Well, why don't you tell me what Tracy's missed out while I fix you up?
You're just in time for the fun part. We can put on some Sinatra and pretend like we're in Rome.
Actually, I might grab a shower, if that's okay.
What's wrong? You don't feel like pasta?
Oh, I'm fine with pasta.
Really? Because it sounds like you'd rather eat roadkill.
Oh, it's just that I had carbs for lunch. It's not a problem.
Well, getting this done by myself might be. If you want to eat before midnight, I'd suggest you roll up your sleeves. Come on. It'll be fun. Hi. Mind if I join you?
Why would I mind?
Oh, just because of the whole you and me thing. Not that there was a you and me, but now there's a you and Tanya.
Hi.
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 Just so you know, I'm back on the surgical rotation from tomorrow, so if you have a problem working with me, I'd rather know now.
Oh, I take it you guys aren't seeing each
No
other.
problems this end.
Good, because I'm rostered to assist you in the morning.
Fine, I'll see you then.
So there is no you and Tanya either then?
That's right.
Oh, well, I am glad that there are no hurt feelings because it's always awkward when things like that happen, isn't it?
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing important.
So is she single, your friend? The lovely Tanya?
Like I'm going to play matchmaker for you, Casanova. Ask yourself. Wait, get off.
Hey, what? See that? What kind of a nurse tries to attack an injured man?
For your information, I am an excellent nurse.
Yeah, I can see that. I just hope they appreciate you.
No complaints so far?
Come on, Shadow, don't be too modest. I hear you caught the eye of one of the hotshot doctors for a while there.
Let me guess. Mum?
I think she was already planning the wedding. What happened?
It just didn't work out. We're still friends, though. You met him today, actually. He's Maxwell, Avia.
He's the ex. Maybe you should reconsider. Being the head honcho squeeze must come with some perks.
Thank you, but I'm very happily single right now.
So you are single? This guy you're living with, nothing going on there?
Of course not. His wife just died. We're just friends, and he is also my boss.
Yeah, Mum mentioned the boss part. I guess she thought he had form too. But I'm glad you're holding out for Mr. Right, Shadow. You deserve him.
Look at all this. Now we just need 10 kids to help us eat it, and we can pretend like we're a real Italian family.
Yeah, I guess there was never any leftovers with a teenager in the house. Guess half of this will go to waste.
No way! Not after all this effort. We just have to get creative. For example, we could use them as hair extensions. Or a cunning disguise.
Didn't your mother tell you not to play with your food?
Hey, DK. Fancy some kapa haka? You sing, I'll twirl. Toru fa! Come on, boy. Get in touch with your roots. This time. Oh, no. I'm in the back row again. It's not funny. It's taking me 3 years to work my way into the front row, and then my pasta poise go on break. Stop laughing. Stop it.
We're about to go in with half the armed defenders squad. And suddenly these kids come around the corner decked out in fancy dress. And they look at us in our helmets and flak jackets and say, "You going to the party too?"
Never a dull moment, huh?
Yeah, I bet you miss it. All that adrenaline.
There's plenty of adrenaline in ED too, believe me.
Oh, come on, Shadow, you don't fool me. This nursing thing might be a nice holiday, but it's only a matter of time before you get back to your real job. You're still police on the inside.
I left that life for a reason.
The Strangler case. You blew it. It was right under your nose.
Yeah, I blew it and I paid for it.
Winding up half dead in a dumpster. Enough to scar you for life. But not my little Shadow. You're a Morrison after all. And that case was one out of the box. I still say you got all the right stuff to be a damn fine cop.
Well, even if that were true, it would never be enough for Dad. Anyway, you didn't seem to mind my change of career when I was helping patch you up.
Yeah, but it's a big fat waste. If you went back to what you're good at, you could stop so many people getting hurt in the first place.
You seem to still think that I'm 5 years old or something and I'm wanting to be just like you. But I really love my job, OK? I really love it.
Whatever. Keep telling yourself that and you might even believe it.
Met Tracy's brother in ED today. It's kind of cute.
Ooh, and a good way to show Isaac that he hasn't slowed you down.
He cares what I do. You saw him today.
Oh, I saw him all right. After you left, he looked like his cat had just died.
Don't worry about him, Lib. He'll move on to the next girl soon enough.
Oh, so he was already playing away games. Whew, those Warner men should come with a warning.
No, it wasn't like that. He actually went all love-struck on me. Even started talking about the future.
In other words, telling you what he thought you wanted to hear. The clever ones do that.
I would have said the same thing, but turns out he's Mr. Monogamy. He lived with his last girlfriend for 4 years.
Let me get this straight. You dumped the attractive, intelligent doctor because he has the word commitment in his vocabulary. Are you mental?
Well, you didn't seem to think he was worth hanging on to either, Lib.
Hey, thanks for making that thing fun again. I had a few memories attached.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Let's go to bed.
I'm just going to take a minute to clean up the rest of my pasta boys.
Don't be long. Hey, Brooke, have you seen my phone?
I didn't go looking for them. They just fell out.
Put them away somewhere.
It doesn't matter where you put them. She's here, in everything, and I cannot compete.
You don't need to compete.
Why do you think I came home early? I'm afraid that if I'm not here all the time, you'll realize that you don't want me at all.
Oh, of course I want you. I missed you while you were away.
And now I'm being a needy mess, which is the last thing that
Oh,
you
look,
need.
you're being you. And I like you. Okay? Now, I'm gonna put these away. They're in the past. I've got someone else in my future.
Given the day that's in it, medical matters are not the only thing on the agenda, with affairs of the heart to the fore in Doctors right after the break. And later this afternoon, if you've already found your perfect partner, Maura and Dahi find out the secrets to a successful marriage. That's on Today at 4:30.